Hello everyone. Welcome back to Bridge is for Everyone. My name's Jad. This is the first topic in the Extensions series. The topic is the fourth suit forcing bidding convention. Let's start by looking at the problem which this convention is trying to resolve. This is best seen in an example. This is board 1. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. As always, you value your hand. You have 12 high card points and 0 long points for a total of 12 points. With no short suits, your hand is balanced and you have one biddable suit, hearts. Partner opens the bidding with 1 diamond and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 21 points and 4 or more diamonds. In accordance with the standard bidding system, you make a forcing bid of 1 heart. And West passes. Partner bids 1 spade and East again passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid now shows 13 to 18 points and 4 or more spades. You know that your partnership has at least 25 points, enough for a game contract. So what should you bid? You don't have a fit with either of partner's suits. You do not have enough hearts to rebid them, and you do not have a biddable club suit. Under the standard bidding system, your only real possibility is to bid no trump. To make sure that partner doesn't pass below game, you need to bid at the game level. Let's see what happens if you bid 3 no trump. West passes, partner passes, and East passes to end the auction. The contract is 3 no trump by South. West leads the 8 of clubs, and partner's hand is placed on the table as dummy. You note that partner has exactly what you expected according to the bidding, but you also see a huge problem. Neither you nor partner can stop your opponents from winning every club trick. Neither of you have a club stopper. If one of your opponents has 5 or more clubs, your contract is doomed. Even if they have 4 clubs each, the likelihood of making your contract is no more than 20%. So, how could you have prevented this disaster? You could have bid below game, but if you did and partner held a club stopper, you would have missed a likely game. The problem is that you are in a no-trump contract without a stopper in the unbid suit. Now that you know what the problem is, it's time to look at the solution. Let's go back to just before your second bid. You really want to tell partner 3 things. First, you want to tell partner that the partnership has enough points for a game contract. Second, that you don't know what strain to play. And third, you do not have a club stopper, so you can't bid no trump. You can tell partner all these things with one simple bid. You bid the only unbid suit. With all the other suits already bid, this is a 4th suit bid. You bid 2 clubs. This may seem crazy. You do not have biddable clubs. In fact, you don't even have a club stopper. But this is an artificial bid using the 4th suit forcing convention. Partner will understand 3 messages from this bid. The first message is, Do not stop bidding. We have enough points to play 3 no trump or 4 of a major. This is known as a game force. It is much stronger than a simple forcing bid, which prevents partner from passing for one bid only. The second message is, you don't know what strain to play, but because neither you nor partner will pass until a suitable contract has been found, there is no need to jump straight to game. You can bid slowly and look for the best contract. And the third message is that you can't make any other bid. You don't have a club stopper for a no trump bid. You cannot rebid your suit, and you don't have a fit with either of partner's suits. This is a great deal of information to give partner in a single bid. Let's see how it plays out. West passes. Partner bids 2 hearts, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner did not support your hearts when you first bid them, so partner cannot have 4 hearts. A bid now shows 3 card support for your suit. Partner did not bid no trump, so partner does not have a club stopper, and partner did not rebid diamonds or spades. This means partner does not hold enough cards in either suit to do so. Partner has made the lowest possible heart bid. This also tells you that partner is at the lower end of the points range, with 13 to 15 points. You know you can't play no trump, and do not have a fit in hearts or spades. You consider partner's low opening points. With your bare 12 points, flat hand, and 3 losing clubs, you decide that a part score is better than a loss. You pass. And West passes to end the auction. The contract is 2 hearts by South. West leads the ace of clubs, and partner's hand is placed on the table as dummy. One look at dummy's cards reassures you that you made the correct call. 2 hearts should be an easy contract, but any game contract is very likely to fail. Now, let's look at the next board. This is board 2. Once again, partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. Your hand is identical to the previous board, and the first 2 rounds of bidding are the same. But this time, partner bids 3 hearts, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid is very similar in meaning to the previous board. It still shows 3 hearts only, no club stopper and no suit rebid. But it is a stronger bid, showing 16 to 18 points. Partner is insisting on a game contract, even with a 7-card trump suit. You don't have a better alternative, so you bid 4 hearts. West passes, partner passes, and East passes to end the auction. The contract is 4 hearts by South. West leads the ace of clubs, and a dummy's hand is placed on the table. A quick assessment of the situation shows that you will probably lose 2 club tricks. You should win the other 11 tricks, making your game contract with an overtrick. Now, let's look at the next board. This is board 3. Once again, partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. Your hand is identical to the previous 2 boards, and the first 2 rounds of bidding are the same. But this time, partner bids 3 no trump, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. Partner has placed you in a contract of 3 no trump. This is the same as the troublesome contract you reached with standard bidding on board 1. But this time the situation is quite different. You know that partner has a club stopper. You are happy with the contract and pass. And West passes to end the auction. The contract is 3 no trump by North. Partner is declarer and you are dummy. East leads the 9 of clubs. You know that partner has a stopper in clubs and has the advantage of playing last to this trick. That should make 3 no trump a virtual certainty. Now, let's look at the next board. This is board 4. Partner is the dealer. Here is your hand. This time your hand is different. You value your hand. You still have a balanced hand with 12 high card points, but this time you have 2 biddable suits, spades and diamonds. Partner opens the bidding with 1 club, and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 21 points and 2 or more clubs. You know that the partnership has enough points for a game. You follow the standard system and bid 1 diamond. This is a bid of a new suit by a responder and is forcing for 1 round. West passes. Partner bids 1 heart and East passes. It's your turn to bid. You interpret partner's bid. Partner's bid shows 13 to 18 points and 4 or more hearts. You do not have a fit with either of partner's suit. You would like to tell partner that you have a biddable spade suit by bidding 1 spade. But spades is the 4th suit. So, is this a 4th suit forcing convention bid? The answer is no. This is not 4th suit forcing. It is a natural spade suit bid. We'll look at the rules for 4th suit forcing in a moment, but let's see why it's important that this is a real spade bid. The bidding continues with West passing. Partner bids 2 spades and East passes. It's your turn to bid. Partner has shown a fit with your spades. You know that the partnership has enough points for game and bid 4 spades. West passes, partner passes, and East passes to end the auction. The contract is 4 spades by South. West leads the ace of clubs, and dummy's hand is placed on the table. You begin to plan your play. You can see that partner's bids are in accordance with your agreed bidding system. You should make your contract. Now, let's look closely at the requirements for a 4th suit forcing bid. A bid of the 4th suit is a convention bid if it meets all these requirements. All 4 suits must be bid in the first 2 rounds of bidding, 2 by each partner. This means there is no room to pass, bid no trump, rebid your own suit, or bid partner's suit. None of the bids by either partner can be a jump bid. Your opponents must only pass, and, as you have just seen, the final bid must not be 1 spade. So the question is, what do you gain by using 4th suit forcing? The answer is quite simple. It will enable you to reach playable game contracts more often. As you will find in bridge, every extension has advantages, but it also has disadvantages. So what do you lose by playing 4th suit forcing? The main thing you lose by playing fourth suit forcing is simplicity. This means that both partners need to remember the convention and how it applies. Disaster can strike when partner mistakes your artificial bid for a real suit. It also makes some hands that are splinters hard to bid. In reality, this is a relatively minor problem, because splinters are difficult to bid in the standard system anyway. They really need their own bidding convention. This sounds like a good topic for a future video in this series. The fourth suit forcing convention is fully compatible with the standard bidding system explained in the Learn to Play series. It is also independent of any other convention. This means that if you and partner wish to add it to your bidding system, then you can. Of course, you will need to disclose it on your system card. Fourth suit forcing is an excellent convention. I highly recommend including it in your bidding system as soon as you can. This video explained the fourth suit forcing convention. It showed you how and when to use it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to this channel. Until next time, this is Jad reminding you that bridge is for everyone.